All right, we're live.
Hello.
Hi. Hey, everyone. I don't know if anybody's on right now, but all right. So
Well, I'm trying to see. So I haven't used StreamYard before. So I guess you can. All right, I'm clicking on things.
I know we're like so noobs. They're like, look at those two noobs.
Well, so I tried to use something called Restream, and you can't see any comments at all. Well, at least I couldn't. But maybe I wasn't doing it right. I don't know.
You did like a test run with it, and it wasn't working.
I did a test run, and I could see some comments, but I could only see them through YouTube, I want to say.
Oh.
I don't remember. It was something really bizarre. And with that one, you're supposed to be able to broadcast to TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. And I couldn't get the TikTok to work. I actually don't even know if I'm broadcasting to my own channel right now through StreamYard.
You should be if you hit the destination. It should be. You can go if you go to your channel. You can go to your channel on your iPad and see. Because Rosie was watching her broadcast there. Oh, we have 4 people. It was like 4 people watching us. Hey, everyone.
I don't see it on my channel. How do I? No.
Hey, Shanova. I see Shanova. Do you see Shanova's comment on StreamYards?
Oh, wait. stream this to your audience. Select destinations. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Wait, what are you calling this? I don't know. I'm going to make it up. I hope everyone is entertained by the shenanigans that are happening over here.
Hey, Kathy. Hey, Dee. She's having technical issues. You know how it is. We're getting warmed up. We're getting warmed up.
Well, okay. So I wouldn't even call what I'm having technical issues. I would call what I'm having. Kim doesn't read directions, doesn't like instructions, even though she designs patterns and writes instructions. She doesn't read them and follow them, so she wings it.
I skip things, or my mind says like, "Oh, that says something completely different." I do something different. I'm like, "Oh," or I think I know everything what I'm doing. I'm like, "I've done this," but every pattern is different. I'm now realizing.
Okay, I think I set it up. Wait, but
you got it. Do you see the comments? Do you see?
I don't see comments at all on StreamYard.
Shanova says she's wearing the same shirt as you right now.
We're twinsies.
What does your shirt say?
It's the Sanderson sisters. Bed and breakfast.
It's cute. Mine says, "I sew to burn off the crazy."
Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
I don't think it's working though. I think I'm still cray.
So I selected a destination of my YouTube channel, and it's not there. So
no,
I don't know what I'm doing.
To pop up, but it should be because you set it up your destination StreamYards, right? When you remember, I told you to set it as a destination.
Yeah.
When you log in your account, and then so it should automatically stream it then. Because I put allow all guests to stream on their destinations.
Nope, it's selected. I'm looking at broadcast info.
Okay.
And
Neva, what are we doing wrong?
Oh, wait. Hold on. Because I think it had me enter information. So maybe I have to select. Oh, no. No, that's right.
No, Leslie said it is. Leslie said she's watching it through yours.
It is? Okay.
Yeah, it should automatically stream it on yours. So if you go to your YouTube
But I'm on it on my iPad and I don't see it. Okay, wait.
Hold on. Well, click live. Go to your YouTube channel and then click live.
Hold on. I'm logging back in again.
Oh, no, you're fine, girl. Yeah, Kathy says I'm watching Kim's YouTube
I logged out, and I'm going to log back in again, and let's hit live. Look, there it is.
There you go, girl. Yeah, it's always going to be in the live section of YouTube.
Okay, let's not.
I know I did it right.
All right, so I can see it. Oh, and I see Leslie's comment. I see Joseph saying, "Hey, Kim." Hi, Joseph. But why can't I see comments in StreamYard?
I don't know.
Are you seeing it like on the right side?
I'm seeing. Well, mine's streaming. My comments are always like below it. It's like comments, banners, brand, and it has like. Well, I think my sub is different though because I'm the host. But I see the comments. Hey, Joseph. Hey.
I have to select comments, but then I lose video when I do that, which is, I guess, fine. Because
weird. So you can't watch the video and
no, but on like my iPad in front of me in my personal account watching. So whatever, it's fine.
She's watching herself. She's like, I look
well,
good.
But there's a delay that way. Okay, anyway. Hey.
But you can see the comments, so that's good.
Did we tell you that this was just going to be pure entertainment?
Hey, Zelda, yeah, pretty much. So, all right.
And Rebecca's on here. Like these, a lot of people on here, they know me. It's fine.
Yeah, and they know me by now, so they're like, oh, this is just
they get it. They get the crazy. It's fine.
It's a Sunday. The week is ending.
It's a Sunday. I mean, I'm sitting here on a purple cow chair. I don't know what people really expect.
Oh my God,
from me.
You totally are. I didn't even realize that.
Wait. Can you see?
I see it.
There's horns and ears. There's horns. There's ears.
Oh my God. Technique brand does chairs like that?
I waited for it to go on sale on Amazon because through the Technique site, I could get a discount, but it wasn't a big enough discount for me to buy it. So I've been stalking. So what I normally do is I put things in my Amazon cart. And then Amazon usually tells you when there's a coupon or a sale on stuff in your cart. Mm-hmm. So I waited for that. And there was a couple of sales, but they were $1 off, $2 off. I'm like, I'm still not buying it.
Yeah,
so I waited for a bigger discount to be applied. And then I finally just bought it. So it is so comfortable and I have a really bad back.
How do you like it? I know mine's a pink and black one. I gotta get pink.
And it has this little pillow and it's fuzzy. It's soft and then purple cow.
Oh, that is so cute.
Yep. So I have that as my little lumbar thing.
That's good. You're I'm all set. All you need now is one of those vibrating pillows.
I have one. Well, my daughter has one. It's a sensory pillow that vibrates. I almost stole it because I'm that would be great for my back.
But you know what ends up happening though is that you just sit there and you're not even so. You're this is so good. I don't even want to sew. Why can't it sew itself?
Welcome to our world, everybody.
Hello, Delva.
And yes, Rebecca, best share ever. So I've had a very weird thing with cows ever since I was little. I grew up in the country pretty much by dairy farms and cows and things. So yeah, I've always loved cows. And there is, I don't know what's going on with my light. There's a poem about purple cows that I used to love by Gillette Burgess. And so I always had a thing for purple cows later on in life. So once I saw a purple cow chair, I had to have it.
Oh, let me grab my pattern thing.
Everyone thinks I'm crazy. I don't care. Okay. Where'd you go?
Oh, I went to go grab my pattern.
Oh.
Instructions. I know. I'm always
Oh, you're going to go by instructions. I was maybe I should refresh my memory on what I actually wrote and how this comes together. And then I just decided not to because it was too much work. So I'm kind of trying to just remember.
Oh, good. Well, you have a better memory than me because the problem with me is that every pattern is different, and sometimes they're tweaked differently how they're put together. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. And so one pattern, I'll be oh, I know how to do that, and then it's but there's a certain something they do differently because of the way it's constructed. I'm man,
it's quite possible that whatever I'm gonna do today during the live is not how I wrote the pattern, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's good. Hey, but you know exactly
which way to
do it. Yeah,
it'll be fine. All that matters. We'll have a bag.
So we're doing the one scoop by Kim. This is so cute.
Yeah, so we're doing this. I was looking to see if I still had one. This is the last one I have left.
Oh, that is so cute.
This is the one that I did during I think I did this during a sew along maybe.
Is it the large size or is that the
This is the large size. So I cut out another large. I wasn't sure which one you wanted to do. So I just cut the large one out.
It doesn't matter. I'm doing the small one just because I was I want to carry it around with me when I go to the ice cream stores later on tomorrow. I want to put my ice cream change in it.
Well, the only difference between these two, obviously the size, but on the back, there's a pocket. Well, it's an optional pocket and a little snap tab. So, that goes pretty quickly. But I went ahead and started putting some stuff together, and I'm going to do I'm going to do my interfacing or my stabilizer a little bit different, Susie, and I don't know if this will make it easier for you. But what I did, so the pattern calls for like the stabilizer to actually be either using spray adhesive or an iron. You like apply the stabilizer to the pieces. Yes. I'm not doing that. I'm going to leave it loose. So what?
You changed it up on me.
Well, okay, so because I find that it's faster. So like you can do it either way, and it's actually makes it a little bit simpler. I
already put my foam on there.
Which is fine, but I'm just showing you, like, if you want to try this later, what you can do is you can take a piece of foam. I layered a piece of Peltex. I ironed the Peltex to the foam. Then I did some spray adhesive, and I added another layer of foam.
Oh, wow.
So it's a Peltex sandwich. So it's nice and stiff. So once we put all the pieces together, what's going to be easy, because this is already out of the seams, all we're going to do is we're just going to, like, sandwich this layered interfacing in between the two panels.
Oh, that is smart.
And then you don't have to like deal with things sticking to other things or whatever. It doesn't matter.
I like that.
So that's how I have not tried this yet. but I did it in other patterns and it worked well. So I thought I would try it with this one. So
yeah, no, do it.
It'll be a journey.
Like a good idea. Wish you luck. Fingers crossed.
I'll let you know. Well, I guess we'll see if it works. So did you already put your attach your top to your bottom? Because I didn't.
I did already. Yeah, I haven't sewn it though yet, but I went ahead and double.
I'm gonna do that.
Like you
said.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anyone's at all gonna try to follow this? Good luck. All right.
Yeah, this is just like, you know, it's not really a tutorial. It's just a sew with us and chit chat.
Just sew with us.
Just sew with us.
But I know people have asked me this question before about lining up this front top with the bottom. Like, how do you know? There's like lines on the pattern, but it's not always the most helpful. The easiest way to do it, honestly, and let me I don't know if I can tilt this down because I just screwed it in so tightly. I basically take my back piece and I line up my bottom and my top with the back piece and just make sure it lines up. Then I use double-sided tape to put it all together. So I'm just going to line that up.
This is so cute. What inspired you to make this? This is so adorable.
So I strike for fabric companies like yours. And they had come out with, it was the fabric company is Oh So Lovely. And they came out with some ice cream, like sprinkle and waffle cone vinyl that they were testing. And at the time, they were a brand new company. And I was like, well, like, I want to do something kind of fun with the vinyl. And when they were showing like the different vinyls that they have, I was like, oh, that would be so cute as like an ice cream bag or something maybe. And so I was like, well, let me play around with it. And originally, the reason why this is called the one scoop is originally it had 2 scoops. So I was like, well, maybe one day I'll go back to the 2 scoop and I'll call this
funny.
1 scoop.
Oh, that would be so cute.
Well, and I couldn't make the 2 scoop work in time. So I was like, well, I need to strike this fabric or this vinyl and get it out the door. So let me at least do this one. So I was trying to make it super easy. I mean, most of my patterns, I try to make them beginner friendly. I'm not always successful. But like a lot of mine are beginner friendly, or at least like an adventurous beginner can handle it. So I thought this would be a good one for like people that are terrified of vinyl and have never sewn with it before,
and it's
to do something really easy. So that's why I did it.
So are you doing Decoville also on this piece, your backing with the
I decided to do Peltex because Peltex is so stiff. I don't think I need to Decoville.
See how flimsy mine is? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I think Decoville is just too flimsy. Like I like it super stiff. Like I want it substantial.
Oh, I'm gonna go grab some. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab right here. Oh yeah, this thing is stiff.
Right? If you just do like even just one layer of that, Susie, and just sandwich it in between like your two finish layers before you top stitch it all together.
Oh, okay. So don't apply it yet for
Nope.
it. Just
no, don't even
do I
apply
cut
it.
the two? Do I cut the two pieces? That
Just cut one. Nope. Just cut one big piece.
Oh, I'm learning your tips and tricks. Hey, Kathy.
It's just easier.
Kathy's on.
Hey, Kathy. I'm just trying to make sure everything's lined up. Okay. This is gonna be so cute. I got this cool like waffle vinyl that I thought would be kind of cute. And this is Suzie's grease vinyl. So this is a textured vinyl. I don't know if you can see that at all, but it has like what's the name? Like, well, I don't want to say it's diamond texture. I don't know what you would call it. We'll have her tell us. But there's a nice texture to it. So I don't think I'm going to need like a Teflon foot. I want to say I've sewn with this vinyl before and I didn't. So I am going to attempt to do it without a Teflon foot here. Let's see if it works out for me. I think it should. That's the one thing about this pattern is because it is all vinyl. You have to be like so careful that your foot's not sticking and that your stitches are long enough. I top stitched with a 4.5 millimeter stitch length.
All right.
And I'm sewing on like a semi-industrial. I'm on a Juki.
I got my Peltex
18. You got it?
I got it. Look at that. Aha, so cute. All right, I got my piece. I'm going to sandwich later.
Yeah. Well, you'll sandwich it when I sandwich it, like mine.
Okay, we're going to sandwich together, guys. Kathy's like, okay, you two are making me place an order for a new sewing chair. I found a purple one I love. Yeah, these chairs are so comfy.
I thought it was like a bunch of like BS, like people talking about this. You know how like there's all these trends and people have to have certain things. And I'm like, do we really need those things? Like seriously, do we need to spend the money? And after a while, quite a while, I was like, all right, I need to see what the hype is about. So I was at Staples one day and I was buying some paper and they had all the gaming chairs out. And I'm like, let me see what this is about. So I started like sitting in all the gaming chairs and I'm like, oh, these are really supportive, like ultra supportive, like, okay, I get it now. And my $20 Office Depot chair from 15 years ago is probably not what I should be sitting in. So
no, your poor back. Your back's like, thank you, Mom. Appreciate you. Did they have? So does Staples have the tech chairs like these in their stores?
Yeah,
what?
They do, but they're more expensive.
You got a fancy Staples. I don't think mine has
my
these.
Staples is always empty though.
That's interesting.
Which is, I mean, it's good for me because
mine kind of. I kind of wonder. I think people mostly order Staples online.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so is Office Max still a thing, or are they gone? Do you remember Office Max?
I think they're gone.
Oh shoot! I think you're right. Anybody know where I have an Office Max where they live?
Like even Office Depot, didn't they? Aren't they out of business too, or no? I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I think they are. Because even a Radio Shack, I saw one Radio Shack in the middle of nowhere.
Really?
I was like,
I thought they were gone too.
I thought they were completely gone too, but I think they have like maybe one or two. It's like Quiznos, right? Quiznos is not completely gone either, but they've closed a lot of their chains. Let's talk about food now. Speaking of sandwiches, Office Depot bought Office Max.
Oh, well, Kathy's saying that she has Office Depot there and Staples.
Okay, they must have just kept the name and then the like locations that we want to keep.
Maybe. But you hear that Toys R Us is coming back, but is it through Sears or somewhere? Like where are they?
They are?
Yeah.
What? I know this one guy.
Somebody's gonna have like Toys R Us within their stores. I forget who it is now.
Well, you know, that's like Disney, right? They've got stores, Disney stores inside Target.
Do they
But they
really?
closed. Yeah, they do. Yes, you didn't know that. Yes, go to
No.
Target.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm in
because
Maryland, so we have nothing here.
oh no. Maryland has dairy, I think, right?
I mean, if you're lucky. I mean, there's nothing.
You're like a maybe. I've never been to Maryland.
You have to come visit. I want them to do a So Magical Expo close by, but it's not like there's anything magical around here.
Oh, are you okay? My geometry. Oh my God, my terminology is bad. My geography is terrible. So that is so cute. Oh, that is gonna be so cute.
So I used your grease vinyl on the top. And
I see that.
But I tried to make sure like the stairs, like were right in the
because
middle.
ice creams are like really big in the 50s.
Yeah,
like the milkshakes and the ice creams.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any of Amber's pulls for the ice cream? Or her milkshakes? Did you get any of those? Or
you know, I did. And where are they? I have to think.
I know, I'm going to use her milkshake pull. So you guys, Amber from So Majestic, she has the cutest. Let me see. I know, or a jukebox, or I think I'm going to use
because I just put like a donut pull on this one. I'm wondering where I put them.
Yeah, because me and her did a collaboration with
yeah.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, I found mine. She has like the cutest pulls. You guys ever want to see Amber So Majestic?
She has fun stuff.
She does. How cute. Oh, it's so cute.
So I guess for mine, I'm going to be boring and not have it. So I'm going to put my tab.
Okay.
I'm going to put my tab together since you're not going to do a tab. So I need the glue to dry.
Oh, so what do you stabilize the tabs with? Do you use also...
So I just had some scraps of stuff. I don't even know what this is. I think this...
Because mine's all flimsy again. So I'm thinking maybe...
if I had some like Decoville light or something, I probably would have put a couple layers of Decoville light in the middle, or a piece of Decoville heavy in the middle, or you could put like a ribbon, like anything that'll stiffen it up. You can stiffen it with, but I had some scraps of Pixie Fuse heavy, so there's like 3 layers of that. There's 2 layers on one side, one on the other. Well, because it's Pixie Fuse heavy is like a thinner Decoville light, I guess. But it's woven. Okay. So that's what I did.
I love SoFuse Plus. That's what I used from Monica.
There we go. So I have all kinds of things in here. I think I need...
I can't remember what I used. So look at this giant roll I bought. I got this at the expo from Monica. This is her SoFuse. This is her SoFuse Plus. Oh my gosh, Kim, you have to try some of this. This is so awesome. Her stuff is so good. Ooh. I think I'm gonna use like maybe.
I think I have some.
Yeah, I want to use it for like. I think I can use like 2 layers of this. This is so much better than Decoville.
Is that the like really, really stiff stuff? It's like plasticky on the one side?
Yes. It's pretty thick, but it's so good. Like, I'm like, love her stuff. Yeah, I went there and I was like, give me a roll before they sell out. Because they sold that last time when she was in Florida, the 10-yard rolls. So I was like stalking her. I was like, give me. And I'll add this to the link to you guys if you guys want to purchase them. It's really good. Oh my gosh, I love this stuff. So with the small one, you can also do the zipper and the pocket, right? You don't have to just do the...
For the small one, I don't think I put a zipper with the small one, did I? I mean, sorry, I don't think I did a pocket.
Oh, you did? Oh, you just did the...
I don't remember. I'm trying to remember. Did I add a pocket at the end? We were adding so many things at the end of that one. I may have. I don't even know anymore.
I love the add-ons you have too. Like you can do nice with the drip.
Yeah, I've been doing that a lot more on my patterns. just because, well, you test patterns for me, you know. I mean,
yeah.
like, you know, people want things or come up with things and we're like, should we just add this to the pattern?
Right.
So, I mean, luckily for me, I have super creative testers that go a little crazy, and then we end up adding things at the end.
I mean, I'm like, I didn't even think, I was like, wow, I haven't even thought of that. It's so
Yeah,
cool.
they come up with some fun stuff.
I like it.
So I'm just gluing so I put a snap on the one side. Hold on, let me unglue. And I have a rivet press that does it. And then I'm just gluing the two tabs together. And then I'm going to let it sit for a few minutes. And then I'll hot stitch the edges. I just tried to make sure the glue wasn't in the seam allowance. But I'm using Beacon 3-in-1.
What sewing machine are you sewing on?
So I'm on a Juki TL18. It's considered a semi-industrial.
Oh, nice.
But I mean, it's a domestic. I mean, it's just a heavier duty domestic. But it does bags really well. I want an industrial, but I don't have space for that right now.
Yeah, that's the only thing. They take up so much space.
Yeah,
Julie says, I love the add-ins. They allow for so many different options.
Yeah, I'll eventually get one. Once I redo my basement. Right now it's an unfinished basement, so. And I'll have the space for that. I'll get an embroidery machine at that point too. Okay, so I have this together.
I got my ice cream together, the top and the bottom. And then
me too.
Okay. Oh, you were on the same page. Yay!
All right, so do we want to do our zipper pocket?
Yeah, let's do a zipper pocket. I'm putting back all that. I already need my thing for you pieces. They like this stately.
Oh, I was just sorry. I'm catching up on comments.
Oh no, go ahead. You can.
We have an Office Depot, Office Max, no Target, no Joann's, no Michael's, no Hobby, but we have all the fast foods you can imagine. Oh my gosh, you don't have Target?
What?
Wow.
How do you live?
Like, I can deal without the Michael's and stuff, but wow.
I love Target.
Oh, and Julie does like all the add-ins. They allow for so many options. Talva, oh my gosh.
I don't know how you
order all and pay crazy shipping, even though USPS flat rates apply. Jeez.
What is that? All right.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to move on to zipper pocket.
Zipper pocket. Woo!
We'll do zipper pocket. And I'm going to do my slip pocket too after that, which you don't have.
Oh, I got to grab my zipper tape.
Two, what I do is I cut out, I'm going to use waterproof canvas. So I have waterproof canvas. This is from Wonderground, I want to say. So it is not like Ottertex is super, super thick. Then it's probably Wonderground. No, then Pro Tough I think is probably the next thinner version of waterproof canvas that I've used. And then this is probably the thinnest that I've found. So it's really nice.
Oh, this ran away from me.
Wait. Yeah. Okay, Louise, my son called to tell me what's happening, Louise? My son called to tell me I'm not a grandmother again yet.
Aww.
Wait a minute. Wait. Is that the bag that you just made for a new grandchild?
Oh, she did?
I don't know. No. I don't remember who she made the bag for. If it was, I don't know. Anyway. Okay, so I have my two pieces. The way I'm going to do it this time is I'm going to put a piece of double-sided tape at the top. I marked my centers, put a piece of double-sided tape at the top of each piece is how I'm doing it.
Wait, are those your pockets?
These are my pockets. These are my two pieces.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to put some double-sided tape at the top of each of them about the length of my zipper.
Oh.
So that's how I'm going to do it.
On the right side or the...
You're going to do it on the right side.
2 pieces of double. Oh, and I got my tape right here. I love double-sided tape.
It's my favorite thing ever. There are some people that are not on board with me. I don't.
They don't like the double-sided tape. What?
I don't get it. And I know if somebody's on here that doesn't agree with me, she's going to speak up, Miss Beth Ruiz.
You're like, hint, hint. I
don't know if she is.
Oh, Lulu said she's waiting for the baby to come any day.
Oh. So I was like, wait,
oh,
all of a sudden
you're I guess
just
she's
not
ready.
pregnant?
She hasn't had the baby yet.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I was like, what? What happened?
Yeah. Okay, so I did double-sided tape on each side, and I'm gonna do my right side of my waterproof canvas to the wrong side of the top of my zipper. So
cute.
I'm just going to try to line up the centers. Best
I bet I lost my zipper. Oh, no, there it is.
And I'll put my wrong side of my zipper tape to the right side of my waterproof canvas.
Itchies. All right. Open this bad boy up.
So it looks like this.
Oh, that's a good. That's smart. Oh, okay. So you're doing a little like shortcut way if you're doing it the way you're doing it.
Yeah.
You're like, I've been doing this so many times. I know what I'm doing now.
And then I am going to stitch. And this is really the only reason I'm going to even stitch this is just to kind of keep it in place. I'm just going to do like an 1/8 of an inch seam allowance just to kind of baste it in place. Just so it doesn't move on me.
Mm-hmm. All right, use my jigga thingy for my zipper. All right, got my zipper on there. You remember to put your zipper pull on your zipper, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. That always scares me because I see people do that.
I do it all the time. Oh, wait, hold on. I never changed out my bobbin. I meant to before this. I wound a new bobbin and everything. And then I never changed it. So now that happens.
So you're not doing it like the pattern that you're doing completely different. Okay.
I mean,
you're just making it a little easier.
I don't remember what the pattern says.
You're like, I'm just going with it. Except because it looks like you did double-sided tape on the zipper panel to the wrong side because you folded the pockets.
Yeah, and you can do it that way. I don't want to iron anything right now.
Oh, I see what you did. Okay.
Or measure anything for that matter.
Oh my gosh. Okay, now it clicked in my brain. All right, my brain's working now. I was like, what are you doing again? Oh yeah, now I know what you're doing. You're just going ahead and sandwiching the panel onto the zipper.
So yeah, so this is the right side.
I got it. Yeah.
And then this is my zipper. And then I'm going to, so I just top stitched it. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to take my zipper, and here's the right side of my waterproof canvas. And now
this is actually easier, I think.
This way.
Because you're not having to fight like the way the zipper tape's already on there.
Yeah.
It's just easier this way to touch it. I got your thinking now.
So I'm doing the same thing on the other side.
Yep.
We'll do the wrong side of the zipper to the right side of the waterproof canvas or whatever material you're using as your pocket. Because we're using tape, I don't even like clip or anything. So it should now look like this. Here's the wrong side of this panel. So it's wrong side, your right sides are now on the inside.
Yeah, that's what you did. And then you're going to top stitch it. Are you top stitching it too?
Yep, and I'm going to top stitch it with 1/8 of an inch seam allowance.
Oh, Jesus. Do you use it as much as Kim, Louise?
What?
I cringe I don't know. I cringe every time you pull out your huge roll. It's like having something.
Wait. I'm not going to go look at the comments. What's happening? Wait, is this Beth?
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah, Beth's on now. Here we go.
Hey, Beth.
Do you use it as much as Kimley's? Yeah. Okay. So this is what I was showing people the other day. Like, I don't think people are understanding like what happens over here in my life. So, I mean, I have to show you. Like, some people have seen this because they're in my testing group. Look, you know, I go to WayWhack. I love WayWhack, right? They have great stuff.
Me too.
And I always find stuff there, whatever. And I didn't realize they had super tacky tape. So I bought like 9 rolls. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rolls of tape from Tandy Leather.
Wow.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 1/8 inch like little rolls here. I have a little 1/2 inch and then 2 1/4 inch. The 1/2 inch and the 1/4 inch I almost never use for anything. It's for like putting labels on and things. I just don't use it very much. So then I have this conversation with Louise Mercer, sitting there telling me that there's tape that exists that's like super glue. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? I just bought 9 rolls from Tandy Leather. How did you not tell me this before? So then, and she tells me it's on WayWhack, which I just ordered from. So then I had to go back, of course. So then I go to WayWhack and I'm like trying to get free shipping. So I end up ordering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more rolls from WayWhack. Now, here's the thing. I feel like I need to demonstrate. This is the 1/8 of an inch roll from Tandy, and then this is the 1/8 of an inch from WayWhack. They're about the same size. Okay? Yes. So fine. I have 3 more rolls. So now I have 9 rolls of 1/8 inch. Okay? Oh, but then I was like, I almost bought 2 rolls of 1/4 inch from WayWhack, but I'm like, no, I never use it. Let me just test this out. I don't know if I'm going to love it or not. So, okay, mind you, the 1/4 of an inch from Tandy is like this. It's this little roll. So I get my order from WayWhack for 1/4 of an inch that I never use. Oh my God. Compared to Tandy. Like, oh my God. It's as big as my head.
Oh, well, yeah, I believe.
Okay,
yeah, look,
wait. It gets better. So then, here's my 1/2 inch from Tandy, and I was like, well, let me just get a roll again, 1/2 inch to compare from WayWhack. Again, oh my God. And I never use 1/2 inch. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all of this.
Well, no, 1/2 inch does come in handy with some things. I think
well, but it's just the 1/4 inch.
But you're not going to use that much of it, though. Oh my God, you're set for like
now
a couple
I have
of years.
Like an infinite number of rolls. Of
you're like set for a few years. You're like,
no, it'll last a few months in my world, but still,
the 1/2 inch might last a little longer. That is hilarious.
But that was all Louise's fault. She should have told me.
I was wondering what she was saying. Like, I cringe when you bust out the big roll. I was like, I must have missed that. Beth said, holy cow.
It's ridiculous.
That is hilarious, though. I never knew that there were different sizes. I never ordered from Tandy Leather, so.
I love their stuff, but then I found out about WayWhack, and I'm like, what?
Oh my gosh.
And I have ordered tape from them before, but I think it was their medium tape, not their like hyper stick, which is the super heavy duty.
Okay, yeah.
So now I'm really excited.
No, I learned about WayWhack from Lauren. Lauren was like, WayWhack all the way. I was like, yes.
Well, no, I mean, I love them, and I order a lot of stuff from them, but I didn't realize they had the super duper heavy duty tape.
Yes. It's really sticky. You gotta be careful too, though, because sometimes your needle can like not like it, and you have to wipe it with alcohol.
Well, I have alcohol wipes like sitting next to my machine, so I wipe down my needle all the time.
Ooh, my machine's so quiet. I think I oiled it very well. Ha yeah. You can always tell and feel it when it's not happy, not oiled.
Okay. I went ahead because I know myself. I went ahead on the ends of the zippers. I just put a couple of stitches at the ends.
Oh,
just so
smart.
that my zipper pull doesn't pull off as I'm aligning things.
Oh, you know what? That is so smart. I probably should do the same thing. Because that's me. Be flying off like, hello.
All right, so my next step is going to be to put a piece of tape at the top and bottom of the zipper opening on the back panel.
Yep. Did that. I just skipped this step. Important stuff of putting it together. Yay. So I'm using waterproof canvas as my lining, and let me tell you, it does not want to fold. Fold.
What kind are you using though? Like from where?
This is the Ottertext from fabrics.com, but they're no longer,
that
they're
stuff's
gone
like
now.
super, super thick. I mean, I like it for certain bags, but I'm really liking the Wonderground stuff. It's thinner.
I have not tried theirs. I should probably try some.
Yeah, this is my second order from them, I want to say.
So is it just slightly thinner than the Ottertext, or is it?
It's a lot thinner than the Ottertext.
Oh wow. Okay, I'll have to definitely try some.
Yeah. So for like bags where you're having to like stitch like the opening of like a tote bag or something, where you're stitching through multiple layers, it's awesome.
I'll have to try it.
Okay,
Yay, there we go. Right now, I just need to.
Now I'm gonna line this up with my zipper, or attempt to. I'm going to line it up with the bottom of my zipper. So I'm just going to stitch where I have my pocket facing up.
I see.
And I'm going to stitch along the bottom only. I'm not going to back stitch though. I'm going to pull the threads to the other side.
All right, I'm going to take this down.
I don't think I'm lined up. Great.
Oh, my lining is like looking huge. I have to trim it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Little pockets.
Oh, I think I need sewer's aid on this kind of vinyl.
Did I do this backwards? I completely did this backwards. I think I did the right side. Isn't it supposed to be the right side to the right side of the zipper, right?
It's the wrong side of the zipper to the right side of the waterproof canvas.
I knew that.
But does it matter? Does it matter though?
I mean, not really. I mean, it'll feel kind of weird though when you go inside the pocket.
Yeah, but that's your waterproof side.
That's true. That's true. I think it'd be fine. I think my brain was like right side to right side. Yeah, that looks good. Right side to right side. There's never any mistakes made in sewing.
Oh, never.
No one. Oh my God. Kathy says, I've already used that whole roll from Sewing Blurb. Oh my gosh.
Oh, really?
I'm debating if I should just. This is gonna bother me though. I think. I can just stick it out. What do you think? Should I just tuck it out or no? Leave it.
Up to you. I mean, it's gonna bother you.
I know. I'm looking at it like it's wrong. My brain's like it's so wrong. It's so wrong. Look what you did.
I'm the same way. I'll probably, I would have probably seen ripped it. Does it need to be?
I know,
No.
it's like I want to let it go, but then my brain's like, it's so wrong. It's staring at you. Have you tried the Mav Pack, Kim? By
Not
Lindsay?
yet.
Oh my gosh, you have
you?
to try that. Yes, I actually did a live with Kasaya. We did a clear version of it.
How was it with clear?
It was actually fun. It was a little tough though because it doesn't like the rounding corners.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
It's really not much manipulation to it like you would with like the canvas or the cotton woven.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes we were like, yeah, this is not. We're gonna have some little like ripples in the thing.
Well, that's what I was wondering because you probably have to use TPU with that. Otherwise,
yes.
I think any other vinyl, it's not gonna play right.
Oh yeah, and even with TPU, it's still but yeah, if you use anything other than TPU, it's gonna be a nightmare. A nightmare.
Okay, so now I'm folding my waterproof canvas down. So I had folded it up, stitched it, and now I'm folding it down. But I'm gonna wait for you to catch up to that part. I'm gonna do the other pocket. That's a slip pocket on the outside.
Oh, because you're doing two of them, or are you doing one?
Well, this is the slip pocket on the back of the large version.
Oh.
So I don't know if you're doing a pocket on yours, but I'm gonna do a slip pocket on mine. On the outside.
Yeah, go ahead, do slip pocket.
So I'm doing right side of vinyl.
I think I'm just doing the zipper. So
okay. So I'm doing the right side of the vinyl to the right side of the waterproof canvas, and we're just going to stitch at the top. So I'll clip that together. Giant bowl.
All right, you guys, I got this right now. It's right side tape, wrong side waterproof canvas. I knew that.
The way, Kathy, the roll that you got from Sewing Blurbs, wasn't that the Wefton Warp tape? I love their tape too.
Yeah,
they have great tape.
Yeah, I think it's the Weft one for sure.
Theirs is pretty much the same as Tandy in terms of stickiness. It's great. I didn't realize that until I tried it, and I was like, oh, what is this? I had no idea. See, Kathy, you're my type of girl using all that tape.
It's like I tape everything down. It does not move.
Alrighty.
Wait, I feel like I did do this right. Am I wrong?
Yeah, it's great tape. I need more. You totally should buy more. They have really good tape. I think isn't the site down right now though? I think for catching up with orders. I don't remember what Tammy said.
Did she? I thought she ran out of stock of it too. Did she?
I don't know. Maybe. Okay, so now I'm going to fold this so it's wrong sides together.
All right, I got it now.
I'm going to clippy clip.
Move my zipper out of the way.
It's going to be so cute.
Right.
So now I'm just going to, here's the back and front. So I'm just going to top stitch this. I like to use a 4.5 inch seam allowance. I like to use a 4.5 millimeter stitch length. Holy.
What's going on, Miss Lauren?
Hello.
Good. I already busted out the seam rippers. You know how I roll. I had it on standby.
Lauren, just to catch you up, I don't know what I'm doing with StreamYard, and it's been entertaining.
Yeah, we're still learning the StreamYard thing.
I tried Restream, and I couldn't see any comments or anything. I couldn't figure it out. I could see some of the comments like on YouTube, but I couldn't see it anywhere else. And I couldn't get TikTok to sync with it, so that's driving me crazy.
No.
StreamYard seems a lot easier than Restream. But again, I don't read instructions or watch tutorials on how to use these pieces of software. I try to wing it, and yeah. So it's usually user error on all of this.
Yeah.
It's fine. I realize it's my own fault, and I shouldn't be telling you all to follow my own instructions on my patterns when I don't follow instructions on anyone else's anything.
It's okay.
I mean, I'm not even following my own instructions for this pattern. If that's
I know, I was gonna say she's like totally creating other things.
I haven't made one of these in so long, but I'm like, I'll figure it out. I'll try to remember what I did last time. It's fine. Okay, so here's my pocket. I do
right.
I'm gonna go ahead and mark where I want my tab.
Oh, I'm not really gonna see my tape.
I usually do about 1.5 inches or 2 like below and just kind of in the middle. So I just fold this in half to try to find my middle. I'm just going to mark my middle with a clip so I can see where that's at. And I'm going to go down like 1 inch or so, 1.5 inches-ish. I'm just looking at it, eyeballing it. I'm going to do 1.5 inches. That sounds good. And I do use the More Me Know pen always because it's awesome.
I love her pens. Yes.
It's the only thing I will use on vinyl.
Me too. I tried using a normal pen and it like bled all over my my hand. I was like, oh, that's great. Not doing that again.
So I have a couple of these now. Well, I thought I lost it. I got so upset. I was like, where is my pen? And I had to mark, I was making one of these, and I had to mark where I was going to quilt things because I'll sometimes quilt the bottom of the cone on the front. And I like to use these pens to do it. And I could not find it. I panicked.
Oh, no.
Like, what am I going to do? Because chalk doesn't show up well. So,
no.
Not good. Okay,
and it's kind of sometimes tricky to get the chalk off, too.
Trying to find a scrap piece of something to put on the back of my snap. I'm going to use foam.
This out of the way.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. On the back of the pocket, I went ahead and just marked where I want my hole to be, so I'll go ahead and punch that hole. I have a rivet press that I like to use, so anyone that deals with chronic pain, get yourself a rivet press. I cannot use I can't use the hand like hole punches. It hurts too much.
Oh, yeah.
I have fibromyalgia, so like I have to use something that is going to be easier on my body. So rivet press has like saved my life. Completely worth the investment.
I bet.
All right,
yeah, don't get so you don't use the hand one. You use the actual metal down, push the lever.
Yep. Yeah. It's a lifesaver. And I get all of my dies from Snaps Tools. They fit the cam presses.
Oh, they do?
And they're way cheaper.
Yeah. I was just gonna ask you, is there anything compatible with cam snaps?
Yeah, Snaps Tools. So Snaps Tools. There's their logo. There are logos on this one, but all of their dies and stuff come in these little like containers too, which is nice. So I can store them. But yeah, their dies some of them are like half the price of
Wow.
the Cam brand. But you know, some stuff you can't get there. They'll either be out of stock or they just don't have. So I sometimes do have to kind of mix it up. I was having a bad day a while back and placed an order for Lauren's glitter clips to make me happy. That was the only thing that I ordered. Just clips. So much better than DST. Hey, Beth, listen. Yes, Lauren's clips are amazing, and I have a ton of them. As a matter of fact, I just got some not too long ago. They're these. I got the emerald green ones and I think they're black glitter ones too. They're awesome. But I like to use the DST and then I add some clips. So it's both. Teresa, we are making the 1 scoop pouch.
Yes,
It's the ice cream bag.
Ice cream bag.
I'm making a large version. Susie's making the small one. They come in different sizes, have different like designs at the top and stuff too, but we're just making the plain one. So I'm making this version that has a tab and a slip pocket and a zipper here too.
Yes, I'm just doing the zipper.
Oh, those are the ones that you ordered too, Beth, the emerald ones with the black. They're awesome. I love them. All the rest of my other clips break so easily. Those don't really break as much. So, okay. So you have your hole on your.
I love her glitter. Yeah, I love her glitter clips.
On the slip pocket on the back. I just put a hole through the outside, not through the waterproof canvas. I'm just using a piece of foam, like whatever stabilizer you have. You probably want to put something on the back of where you're going to put your snap, just because over time the snap can tear the vinyl. So you want a little bit of stability. I'll sometimes just use Decovil light too and iron that on. But I'm looking to see if I have any, and I don't think I do. You gotta
give those snaps support like a bra.
So I'm just gonna have to suck it up, I think. And
you're gonna put 2 layers of Decovil on the back of your snap tabs?
Well, I'm gonna just do some foam because I don't see any other scraps laying around. Oh, you know what?
Ugh. I'm sure you guys scrap somewhere, girl.
No, but I have a scrap of vinyl.
All right, let me trim off so now I'm just trimming off around the ice cream, like you said. Trim, trim, trim. Hope I don't trim my finger off with it. I mean, don't you hate it when your fingers just get in the way? You're like, dang it, fingers. Move out of my way. I'm working here.
Okay, so I have a piece of vinyl that I can use to stabilize it.
Hide all the pocket evidence, guys. Trim, trim, trim.
Okie
They're my favorite clips. Oh, I know, and Lauren is such an enabler because she gets them in every color, and I'm like, no, I gotta have that color now.
Okay, well that was my problem, is I wasn't paying attention, and I didn't realize that there was another color that I didn't have, and I got really mad. And then I was like, well, I can't just order clips. Like, I mean, Beth, I realize you did, but that's just not my life. I can't just order clips.
My part.
I don't have it in me just to order clips. So then I was like, what else do I need? So then I'm ordering, I think I ordered some woven labels and some other stuff, and I don't know. It just went down a path that I just didn't mean for it to go down.
You're like, it just started collecting on me.
Just whatever.
It just started collecting. All right, now I'm gonna sew my zipper pocket closed. Oh, this is so easy.
Oh, I haven't finished my zipper yet. Let me finish this one.
This is so cute. Oh, I'm still working on it. I'm just closing it up. This is so cute. Oh, I can't wait for you to do the double scoop one. I think I do remember you telling me that you were going to do a double scoop. And summertime's coming up, so that'll be really cute for the kids.
Okay, so now we have snap-on.
Right.
Cool.
I'm going to close my thing. I'll try to change my stick length.
So many dies. Okay.
Yeah, I have to go grandma slow at my curves. Because I go really fast and then like, nope, that does not work. That did not work. I went through and I was like, nope, it lied.
Okay, I'm going to try to catch up with Suzie now. So now I have pushed my pocket downwards, and I'm going to sew from where I stopped here at the bottom up, across, and back down.
Yep.
So I'm going to try to hit the same hole that I hit before.
So do you like using contrasting thread when you sew like your zippers or any
you know, sometimes it depends how confident I am that I'll be able to sew it straight.
But you know what's funny is when I'm not that confident about it, I do really well. But then I'm like confident. I'm like, what happened? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, that happens to me too.
I'm like, what? Right? You're like your ego takes over. You're like, oh, I'm getting punished.
Yeah. And I'm definitely like not the world's fastest sewer either. So.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
There's that too.
When I went to Magical Expo and they did a race on sewing, you should have seen these ladies. I'm like, yeah, no, my finger would have been all in that bag. My DNA, blood, bones. People begin a part of me in those bags, but they were sewing so fast and it looked so good. I was like, I'll get there one day.
No, I'm really slow.
I feel like if I don't go slow and I like take my time, then it ends up being like really bad, like a bad bag.
Well, that's why when you were asking about like, well, what pattern should we sew today? I'm like, it's got to be something that I'm able to like really prep ahead of time because I am so slow.
Mm-hmm. Well, not only am I slow, but like I told you, my seam ripper is my best friend. It's like it always makes the debut.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh man, hold on, give me a second. Let me rip this out. Oh, this is so cute, guys.
Okay, so I'm almost there, Susie. So I'm gonna go ahead.
You're fine, girl. I'm just trying to make sure I got
all of my excess away, and I'm probably gonna cut like in quarter of an inch, 3/8 of an inch, or something, even smaller than this backside.
Oh, nice.
Just because I don't want to. I'm using a type of waterproof canvas that it's not necessarily non-fray, it's mostly non-fray, but I don't want it to stick out of the sides when we go to like stitch.
I hear you.
So
making sure I got all my pieces though, because you know how I miss pieces, and then people are like, "Where'd she go? You're cutting my piece. I forgot." So if you do this, if you do the zipper, you don't need a pocket thing, or you don't need a tab.
You don't have to. I'm doing both.
Yeah, but the larger one looks really good with both.
Yeah, I think the smaller one, it's tight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what can I stick in this pocket? My bubble gum. A piece of candy.
Well, that smaller bag it's really great for kids. I think if you really, depending on what phone you have, maybe you can fit a phone in it. But this bigger one for sure you can.
So cute. I know, this is so adorable.
Okay. So this is how I cut mine. So it's just a little smaller than the outside. It's like I left maybe a quarter of an inch or so. And I'm going to sew all along the edges with my backside facing up. So we're going to sew it so it's like this. We're going to sew all the way around.
Yes.
So it's flat on your bed.
Oh, so wait, you're going to sew the whole thing? Like the whole...
I'm sewing from this side down over.
Oh, you're not sewing on top of this though, right?
No, I'm only sewing my lining.
I thought you were like,
only the pocket.
Okay, I was going to say, don't do it, Kim. I have done that before by accident, like, or it'll catch. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, no, I didn't catch that part. So upset.
And I don't bother like trying to make it super even or anything. Nobody sees.
Right. So I have these. Have you ever used those screw-in D-rings? I bought some like a large bag.
Yes, and I can't find the color that I wanted. I'm using nickel hardware, so I pulled these instead. These are like boot rings or corset rings, so I'm going to use these.
Yes,
today. I'm just going to rivet them in.
Too. That's what I was going to do too. Yep, I'm going to do those two after. But I found like a whole bag of them, and I'm like, I know Anthony put them somewhere. Anthony's the one that does your guys' orders, by the way, when you order from me.
But the screw-in ones, you can get them on Snaps Tools as well. They're really cheap.
Oh, really? Oh, good. You can buy them in bulk, probably.
But they're tiny. Just realize they're really, really small.
I did, yeah. When I ordered them, I was like, wow, this is a lot smaller than I thought they were going to be. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
They were definitely a lot smaller than I thought. I was like, wow.
But they're really good for bags like this, so.
No, they are. That's what I was thinking, like, oh, I can use them for this.
Mm-hmm. I just put like a little dab of glue and then screw them in.
That's smart. Oh, right.
I'm always afraid that like screws are going to come loose or something.
I can't wait to sandwich this sucker in here.
You're so funny.
Okay. So when we sandwich it in, we stitch on him.
Hold on. All right. So for me, I need to trim my pocket a little bit. Well, might trim it after. I'm going to trim a little bit. I'm going to trim my pocket just slightly. The lining of my pocket, like a teeny bit, just so it doesn't stick out.
Okay. I'm going to change my thread actually, real quickly. While you're doing it. Just realized I need to change colors.
And I'm only trimming it maybe like a 1/16 of an inch or so.
All right, I oiled my bobbin. My bobbin winder was not cooperating last time.
Oh no.
I know, I was like, dang you, stop it. All right. Okay, remind myself to put my presser foot back down.
All right, so I'm just gonna, let me take this down. I'm just gonna top stitch all the way just around, just to kind of keep this in place.
Oh, for the
sorry, I'm not gonna top stitch. I'm going to top stitch with it. I'm sorry, I'm gonna clip it to the back. I can't speak today. I'm gonna take it and line it up with the back, and I'm just going to clip all the way around.
Okay. You get in the hole. Go.
And this is more just to line it up and make sure it's lining up correctly.
I am threading my new. Wait, what am I doing that for? Never mind, I lied. I will have to wind my bobbin.
It's going to be really cute. So it should now look like this. You have your pocket. Your snap tab will end up snapping like this, but we're not done. So snap tab. So I had glued these pieces together. So now that the glue's set, I'm just going to go ahead and stitch about 1/8 of an inch all the way around my snap tab. So the snaps that I used are 12.5 millimeter. Yeah, 12.5 millimeter snap tabs or snaps that have like a flat back. So I sandwiched it in between the layers. You don't have to. You can just have that piece showing on the outside. I just like it like this. But now, but because it's flat, like it's easy to sew. I'm just gonna top stitch.
Oh, are you putting your pocket on right now?
I'm sewing, top stitching my tab.
Oh,
and I'm
okay.
top stitching 1/8 of an inch away from the edge.
All right. Got it. Now I can thread my machine. Give me a letter peek.
And I just realized that because I didn't look at my own directions.
Oh no, what happened?
Well, I'm supposed to do it with the snap facing up, and I have the snap facing down because otherwise you can't get the curve at the bottom.
Oh.
No.
Did it easy fix, or you're just gonna wing it?
Yeah, I had only sewn like a little bit.
So good.
I'm now using my seam ripper. It's my turn.
I'm telling you, it happens. Don't be ashamed, people. Don't be ashamed.
Oh my gosh, I get so much use out of the seam ripper. I have two. I have one sitting by my machine, and then one at my cutting table that's on like another like corner of the room, because I don't want to have to go back and forth because I'm always ripping something.
That's
somewhere.
me. People know. They're like, yeah.
I have multiple. Well, I have another one too that is my spare in case I lose one.
You're like, I have a backup for my backup.
I do though.
No, that's smart though, because that's the one thing you definitely need. You cannot have enough seam ripper.
Agreed.
All right, I need a sharp. Where's my Marmino clips? Hey, wait a minute. Here it is.
The hardest part to sew on like this entire bag is this like curve around your snap tab.
Yes. You gotta go slow. There we go. All right, now I just gotta pull up.
But I did
it. You go, girl. Oh, shoot.
So it's done. It's pretty.
Okay.
I'm gonna snap this on.
All right, I'm ready.
This is what it looks like. You're gonna have a ton of excess at the top. It's fine. That's what you want.
You can trim it.
So now we have this. We have our zipper.
Yep.
We have our pocket.
I have a zipper.
Beautiful thing. And on the small version, you're just gonna have your zipper. Okay.
Yep, I have my zipper.
So this is where we do the sandwich. This is our ice cream sandwich. I forget who said that. I was like, yes. Why, it is an ice cream sandwich.
It is an ice cream sandwich.
Okay. So I was just looking at comments. All right. So here's my back, or my front, and here's my back. So what I do, and you'll just take your Peltex, Suzie. Yep. I have my foam and Peltex sandwich sitting here. I'm just going to just lay this in the middle of it, put your back over it so it's all wrong sides together, and you're just going to clip around. So just make sure it's in the center, that's all. So that's why you don't have to have it glued down, because you're just really placing it there and clipping all the way around. If you want to glue it down, it does help to keep it in place while you're sewing, but I don't know how necessary it is if you're confident in your stitching.
That's what I was going to say, right? If you don't catch it, it should be.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing that I've done before is I have pulled out the 1/2" tape and just laid a couple of strips of 1/2" tape.
Oh, so it doesn't shift on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Where's my
Maybe I'll do that.
Got my crusty flippies.
Okay. So you could also use spray adhesive, but I don't want to. I have so much 1/2" tape, I may as well use it.
Trim off pocket a little bit more here.
Okay.
There we go.
I don't know what I'm going to use all that tape for. Maybe I need to make a bunch of these so I could use it.
Making sure my pocket in there is trimmed. All right. Now I'm going to sandwich. Sandwich.
Just make sure it's like centered enough. So
I love how you said for a professional finish, consider edge coating all raw edges.
I've never done it on mine. It's a lot to edge coat.
I was gonna say, like, oh my gosh, how much edge coat do you need for this? Probably a lot.
It's a lot. I've never done it. No one's ever complained. I've done like
I don't see it needs it though, because you don't really.
I've done like some Sharpie, like on some of the darker ones where you can see like a white edge on the vinyl.
Yeah, that I can see. Yeah,
but otherwise, I leave it alone. And nobody ever notices. So, like these go by. Like you can make these so fast. Like why? Why make it longer for yourself?
Right.
These are good for like kids parties and stuff. People have said. So I'm like, if it's especially if it's for a kid, like they're not like gonna care.
Yeah.
They're just not.
Like party favors too for little kids' parties.
Yeah. So the one tip I would say, and I know Beth is gonna love this because I know how much she loves tape, is before I add my top layer, whatever the layer is, like you have your bottom layer, your foam and stuff, and then your top layer, I like to add some tape along the edges all the way around so that then I can just kind of squish everything together and then stitch. So it keeps it like nice and tight while I'm stitching.
Yeah.
And it prevents it from shifting as much. Notice I said as much, it still shifts for me. I just have to be real, real careful.
Oh, you're smart. I'm going to add my tape too then. Here's my tape.
And I use 1/8 inch, so I do try to keep it out of the seams as much as I can.
Where is my 1/8? Ah, here it is.
So I don't gum up my needle, but
it happens still, but it's okay.
Yeah.
That's what the alcohol wipes are for.
Exactly.
Oh, Dee says I want to learn to edge coat, but have to wait for better days financially. Yeah, it can be expensive, especially the what is it called? The Ghirardini tape.
Yeah.
But I think they have like a sample pack you can get.
They do. I mean, it's still pricey. Like I have that one.
Yeah. It is.
Mojo Sews now has some, and theirs is pretty good too.
Oh yes, I've heard wonderful things about her tape for sure.
Yeah. I think she's coming out with, isn't she coming out with like a primary color kit where you can like mix your own colors? I think
so.
If I recall like her like Instagram stories and stuff, I think she's like including some kind of like a color chart with it. So you can like custom mix yours. Like, well, that's smart.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Because some things are like, that does not match at all. I cannot edge paint that.
Yeah.
Or you have to create your own by mixing and you become like a color specialist.
Right.
But then you can waste the paint because you don't know what you're doing.
Right. Yeah, and it's expensive.
It's very expensive.
And I end up using like too much of it when I mix colors because I'm trying to get the right color. So I have to keep adding and adding and adding.
Oh, right.
And you go through
a little bit white, a little more white, a little more purple.
Yeah. And then you're out.
Yeah, and then you're mad at yourself. You're like, I wasted all that paint.
Right. Yeah, I'm definitely not an edge coat expert yet.
Me neither. I want to make the purse, but see, I think the purse pad by Lindsay, I think that needs edge coat.
You know, I've made a lot of those, and I never edge coated.
Oh, you never did? You don't think that? I haven't made one because I thought I needed to edge coat it.
Well, this is before I even bought edge paint, and again, like people love those things, and no one's ever said anything. But yes, you're right. It would look way better if it had it.
Yes.
You could probably sell it.
You don't need no paint, girl. Just keep making stuff, make it cute.
I know, it's so funny. Like, I think we all are our own worst critics, thinking, oh, it needs to be a certain way. But then if you add the amount of hours it takes to like edge paint and all that stuff, you know, how much would you need to sell that for to make up for the time? Because, you know, I don't even know that the majority of us are even making minimum wage selling the stuff that we're making.
Yeah, the craft shows. Yeah, that's true.
That's part of the reason why I started designing patterns. I mean, I've always liked design my own patterns, but where I concentrated on doing it more because it's just not worth my time.
You do spend a lot of time on that. You're very, very true, especially when you're learning too.
Yeah. Okay, so I have all my tape. I'm now going to put my back side down and try to
Girl,
line
I'm
up
taping this
all the
thing
edges.
down. It's not going anywhere. Watch it still shift on me. I'm like, man.
Mine always does. It still shifts on me no matter what I do.
I
But it
know.
shifts less when I do this.
Yes.
So I always start by trying to line up one of the little ears here on the side first.
Yep. That's what I'm. Well, I did it kind of like next to last. But it's
And then I
working.
do the opposite little ear just to try to get it all lined up right.
Little Mickey Mouse ears. Oh yeah, this needs tape right here too. You can never use too less of tape. Tape.
Now, metal clips are great for vinyl if you want to like switch to metal clips for this because they don't leave marks. But the type of vinyl that I'm using, especially with Suzie's vinyl, like it's not going to leave a mark. It kind of bounces back. It has more.
Yes, I love it.
So I'm not worried about that. So I'm going to keep using plastic clips on mine.
Well, sometimes I feel like the plastic clips like squeeze it tighter too than the.
Yeah, they're stronger than a metal one.
Right? Yeah.
Like I have a metal ones, but I mean, certain vinyls I have to use those.
Yes, because then they start getting slippery too. It's sliding. Like, why are you sliding?
And I use a lot of clips.
Oh my gosh, I saw a picture of somebody who did like a pattern, right? And they had clips. Literally, there was no space that was not clipped, and it was hilarious. And
that's usually my bags.
Yes, and she's like, "Do you guys understand me?" We're like, "Oh yeah, we totally get you, girl. We totally get you."
Totally understand.
Oh, Dee said, "I just finished your raindrop sling and got a lot of compliments from my friends."
Oh yay!
Aww.
I'm so glad. That always makes me happy. I love when like people, especially when they go to craft fairs and they sell out of the bags that they made.
Yes.
I'm like, yes.
Me too. Yeah, me too. I'm always happy about that.
I'm like, you made lots of money. Awesome.
Yes, yes. My success is your success. Your success is my success.
That's what it's all about.
Right.
Well, somebody had mentioned that coffin bag, the drag pack, she had made like 30 or 40 or however many for like a craft fair and sold out of all of them, but like 8.
Oh my god!
Holy crap!
That is crazy. That's
that
good.
Like wow.
Oh yeah, I feel that.
That's
I feel
impressive.
the bag. The stabilizer idea is smart, Kim. I could feel it. Yeah.
Isn't it nice?
This is my ice cream.
Oh, there goes a clip. We lost a clip. It was not a More Me No clip. I want to point that out. It was a cheap Amazon pink clip.
I was just gonna say, did you get your clip from Amazon?
It was the Amazon pink clip. I don't know where the rest of it went. Wait,
the
part of it's
popular
on my
one
chair.
was the popular one was that tin one that everybody's buying. Remember the little boy tin?
That
I have one of those. Yeah.
I have a ton of those.
But those break so easily on me.
They do. I lose several of them.
But they give you enough of them, so you're like, whatever. They're cheap.
Pretty much.
Replenish it later.
I mean, to be honest, I'm clipping like super, super thick stuff. I should not be using plastic clips for. I should be using like metal binder clips for it, but I'm too lazy.
I'm going to test my stitch out.
So a lot of it is my own fault. Okay. So the last thing on the big one that you want to do. So everything is clipped together. Oh, I didn't do my D-rings. So before I stitch anything, hold on.
Uh-oh.
One moment.
It
was helpful. We had D-rings.
Oh, you're not using your screw things for the D-rings?
I'm using, I'm going to use these little they're like corset or boot rings.
Yes, that's what I'm going to use. Mm-hmm.
But you have to rivet them on, and I don't want to rivet through the front. Oh. I just want to rivet the back. So I'm going to unclip part of it just so I can add them.
think well, we'll add them later. It'll be fine. I'll show my screen.
Okay. So
I'm starting. Going slow as Christmas. So glad you guys are still hanging in there with us. Going slow. Gonna try the straight edge, just 1/8 of an inch straight.
Okay. I wanted a bigger ruler. Okay, so I'm gonna do mine about 4 inches apart. Just trying to find the middle here. Maybe get my handy dandy little metallic pen. And I'm gonna go up about, these are harder because they're long. So my holes need to be pretty far down. I think they probably need to be around like.
Oh, so Lulu said, DD, I use the Angelus Edge paint, which I get off of Amazon. A 12-pack is like $45 to $50. Not cheap, but nowhere near as expensive. Oh, that is good to know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what she says. I've never heard of Angelus Edge paint. You like the
I
quality
have.
of it?
I just didn't realize it was that cheap.
Yeah, that's actually a really good deal for the samples for a 12-pack. That's really good. It's good that it's cheap that way too, because then you can practice your like technique, and then you don't cry that you messed up. You don't have that pressure. Don't pressure yourself. There's no need to pressure yourself.
I'm just trying to figure out where to put holes here. Okay, so I think I'm going to put them, I think, 1/4 of an inch away from the top. That's really, really low.
Making weird noises.
They're so short or so long. That's smart. What if I go a little higher? I might go a little higher. I might go more like 1/2 inch. I think I'm going to go 1/2 inch. So I did it about 4 inches apart. So I'm just going to punch it through. But I have to like unpeel my tape here. No.
Clips are flying.
What happened?
I was trying to, like, as I sew, like, move the clips, and the clip went, boing,
Oh.
and it flew.
You're so funny.
Move out of the way. Danger. It's probably a good thing no one's here with me. Because the guys wanted to come over. I was like, it's probably not safe for you, honey. It's a hazard here.
So I'm just using like a little piece of vinyl just to put on the back of this, just so it doesn't like rip through when I put a hole. And so I was using scraps of the grease vinyl. Look where I ended up putting the hole.
That poor guy. What did he
Well, it
do
gets
to you,
worse
girl?
because
What did he do
this
to
poor
you?
guy. It's right in his head.
You're like, die. Oh my gosh, that is too funny.
Oopsie. Sorry.
You got him in both heads, get it? I'm sorry. Whenever you sew, it can totally turn out dirty. You guys know.
Happy Women's History Month. Oh, where did...
Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Right in the crotch. Oh, so did you hear that they're coming out with a new show for the Pink Ladies?
Yes, I saw that.
I'm so excited.
When is it coming out?
So
Do you know?
excited. I don't know, but I heard it. Well, the reviews from the critics say it's pretty good. So I'm I'm fingers crossed they did it justice.
I hope so.
I do too. I was like, oh, that's gonna be such a good show. But hopefully they don't just do one season and cancel like they did Willow. I'm so upset about Willow.
About what?
Willow. You know, remember the movie
Yeah.
Willow from the 80s? They
Yes.
did a TV show on it starring the original Willow guy, and it's amazing. Like, I love it. Then they went ahead and canceled it after the first season, and I'm so bummed.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Well, they said it wasn't. They said for budget cutbacks, they had to cancel some shows. I'm like, yeah, right, whatever. But still, made me mad. Made me mad. I was
my husband mentioned that show, but I didn't watch it.
Oh my God, it's so good. And I usually don't like shows like that because I'm like, you know, you guys really, you can't think of anything new. Gotta steal from the 80s. And then Dirty Dancing is doing a sequel.
Really?
They were going to do a remake, but then Jennifer Grey said if they do a remake, she doesn't want to be in it. So then they said, okay, well, we'll do a sequel then. And she said, okay, I'll be in it then.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, because she said no one can replace Patrick Swayze. I'm sorry. There's no way.
She's right.
She's absolutely right. And like, didn't you guys learn from Havana? Isn't that the whatever, like, kind of like, it's like the redo of like a different version of Dirty Dancing?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I'm like, no. And don't forget about the remake of Footloose. That was a bomb.
The remake of what?
Footloose. They did a remake of Footloose.
Oh, yes. Like, why?
I'm like, really?
Did you see that that's that 90s show or whatever that's out? I don't like it.
Oh, I was just, it's supposed to copy that 70s show, right? But a 90s version of it.
Yeah, it's the same people and their kids, I guess.
The 90s was not. I want to see the 80s, like the big hair, like the big different cultural thing. But I'm like, the 90s were kind of blah. Those are our high school years, right? We were in high school. I was like, Clueless is all I could think about.
Yeah.
I
think I'm back in business. I have I have my rings. Oh, that's so cute.
So cute.
All right, so now I'm back to clipping, so I'm behind you.
Well, you did more than me in yours, so I can't say anything. So cute. And mine's a smaller version too. I have less stitching surface.
That looks really cute though.
Yeah, this is so this is from Some Majestic. I have it linked in the bio for you guys. It's her flower embossed vinyl. Ooh. It's so good.
I have to look for that.
This is my Alien Loves. It's on my website too.
I love that one. It's so adorable.
I know.
How do you like the Peltex in the center?
I love it.
Is that better?
You know that? It's so much better. And I'm glad you brought that up because I was going to ask you too, because like this vinyl is pretty soft, which is great because it's good for domestics. But if you want something that's stable like this, I was going to ask you like, what would be good to like firm this up? But this is perfect.
I like really, really stiff like bags that just have, you know, just
structure, right? A lot of structure.
Yeah, like a lot of structure though.
Yeah.
Like I like it overly structured. I know a lot of people do not like that. I do, but it also means then like, how do you make it domestic friendly? Because
exactly,
yes, semi-industrial, but it's not an industrial and it cannot handle like super thick layers. So, you know, how do you still get that structure to it? So Peltex has been great. I've used it a lot in a lot of things. The issue that I have with it is like, how do you find a way to put it in the bag where it's not going to like either look wrinkly or be like too, like give it too much loft or too much thickness. But with something like this, I want it to be puffy. So I did, you know, foam and I did Peltex. So it's like, it's gonna.
Look at you, Chris. I love it.
Right?
I love it. Yeah, look at that.
So the only thing that I have left now is I just need to kind of line up my tabs.
So that one right there.
Down,
okay.
And I'm going to tuck it in between my layers, but I don't want it like super tight because when you have stuff in here, it's, you know, it's going to bulge out a little. So you want it a little bit looser so that it's like, you know, has a little bit of a bow to it.
That is so going to be cute.
So yeah. Well, what I did is look what I did with your label. Or with my label, I put your vinyl behind that.
Oh, it's funny. I was reading the instructions too, and I saw where he's like, "Don't do like me. Measure the label after you put the tab on." I was like, "That's so funny."
Yeah. So I'm gonna tuck this in.
I have a kitty trees panel I got from you at the Florida SME that I still need to make into something. I tend to buy and hoard instead of sew. Oh, Dee. I'm the same way. You should look at my personal stash. It's really bad. I like to pet my fabric, or like if something I really like, I'm like scared to sew on it. 'Cause I'm like, I don't want to mess it up. I'm so scared.
Oh, I have a lot like that.
The fabric you pet.
Uh-huh. I have a ton like that.
Yep. That's what I have. Fabrics I pet.
Or just look at, and I don't want to cut it too.
Oh, yes. I have those too.
All right, so once you have it lined up the way you like, what you're going to do is you're going to unsnap it. And you're just going to clip. Just going to clip the tab in place.
They're hiding somewhere.
And snap it again just to make sure it's the way you want it. I think it is. I think it's straight. I'm pretty sure.
You're right though, like the edges, you really don't need to edge paint.
You don't need it.
No, you don't. It looks so good.
So now I'm just gonna like stitch all the way around, but I'm gonna make sure that my tab is sticking straight up. And you're just gonna stitch all the way around, eighth of an inch around, and then we'll be done. I like to stitch from the front side, even though I have like things sticking out that could like scrape my bed, just because I want to make sure that the front is aligned well. So you just have to be real careful, that's all. And I don't backstitch. I pull my threads through, but I pull them into the seam, like in between the two pieces of vinyl. That's where I'll knot it, and I hide my threads inside. So I don't backstitch at all.
That's smart.
And I like to start right underneath the curve on one of the sides, just where the top scoop, the top ice cream meets the cone, so that I can kind of hide where that's beginning stitches. And I don't have to line it up exactly when I'm finishing in that area.
Your ice cream.
So.
Okay.
What other fabrics are you coming out with, Suzie?
Oh my goodness. Let's see. So the I know everybody's been wanting the cherry blossom so bad, and it's coming, you guys. It's coming. I promise you. Like
wait, more clear?
More clear. Yes. I actually did a pre-order for it because I sold out the day I just released it. I you invest some, and I was like, and as soon as I put up, it just sold out. And then people made such beautiful things with it. I was like, I didn't even save me a roll. I have no roll for myself. I was like, oh crap. I was like, dang it, I did it again. So I'm coming back out with more rolls. I'll have the 12-inch. I'll have it in 12 inches too. I think the 12 inches will be mostly available at the expos. So I'm going to the Sewcation Expo with Amanda and with Suicide, and then I'll be going to Oh So Crafty. Check them out as well, guys. They're in St. Louis, Missouri, and I will be giving away free tickets for a baseball game there as a giveaway because I'm a sponsor. And that's in September. No, wait, that's in June. Wait, no, wait, isn't. It's in June. Yes, it's in June. And then I'll be going. I'm like, where am I going? John, you remember where I'm going? And then, no, it's in September. I was wrong. Sorry, it's September. And then I will be going to Florida SME in September. So I'll be back again in Florida. So I hope to see you guys there. I'm so excited.
I mean, if all goes well, I'm like crossing my fingers on this. I'm going to attempt to go to Florida SME, but I don't know.
Yes, please. Woo,
we will see.
Yes.
Well, I haven't met anybody in person. That's my problem.
I know.
It's been how many years, you know?
Oh my gosh, girl, it's been too long. I was dying because you know me, I'm like, people.
Okay, I'm not, but I still wanted to meet certain people.
I'm like, it's funny though, because I'm actually both introvert and extrovert. I have to have a balance. So like during COVID, I was telling my husband, I was like, okay, we got to go out because I got to be around people. And then I'll go out and I'm like, okay, I'm done. We got to go home. I gotta recharge.
Oh, I am fine not being around anyone. It is just my happy place.
You're like, I'm good in my cave.
It was very enjoyable. We get to wear masks and nobody gets to see me and I can hide behind that is fantastic.
Oh, but see, that was good because I didn't have to put makeup on, so I could look like crap and you couldn't tell. And
right?
do you remember the whole jokes about catfishing with women?
Yeah.
It was all good, so she took off her mask.
So, but now we're like having to be around people again. I still have to mask. I'm high risk, so I still have to mask.
I would definitely, yeah.
But if all goes well and all of the stars are aligned, I might be there.
Oh, Dee, you're so lucky. She said last year was her first SME, and she lives 5 miles away from the Gaylord, so it's super convenient. Oh, you must go to Disney World all the time. You must go to. That's the one thing I was like, and it's funny because I could move to Florida. My husband's work has an office in Florida, so I was sitting there thinking like, we could move to Florida, but the hurricanes scare me.
Hurricane season is crazy down there.
Girl, and I used to live in Panama City. And I remember when the Miami people would have to evacuate and come up to where we are. And I was like, nope, not doing it. I'm gone. I'm done.
Yeah. That whole state's messed up anyway, but still.
Right? Yeah. So I was like, the only good thing was Disney World. But I was like, yeah, I'll stay in Cali with Disneyland. That's good. That's fine. And I plan on actually getting some portable machines, heavy duty. So I don't know if I told you, Kim, I bought a new machine from Sailrite. And you should look at it. It's so nice. It's the LSZ. It's their zigzag straight stitch. It can go through 7 layers of marine vinyl.
Really?
And the guy put a strip of webbing, thick webbing on top of it, and went back and forth over the webbing on and off the vinyl. And there was no skip stitches. And I was like, I'm sold. So I bought some, and I think he also said you could do 4 or 5 layers of leather.
Wow.
So I bought it and I freaking love that machine. It's built into a suitcase. It is 55 pounds, but it's completely convertible and it's just amazing. So I'm thinking to myself, like, you know what? I might end up buying like a bunch of these and then doing a retreat in Disneyland. What do you guys think?
That would be cool.
We do it. Yes. Or we do like a class, a day of sewing, and then the next day just go have fun in Disneyland. Like wear our bags and our whatever we make and sport it off.
Huh. That would be so cool.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, yes, let's do it. Everybody's like, Disneyland. I'm like, yes. California Adventures. Oh, and Nintendo World. We just got Nintendo World and Universal.
Oh, really?
Yep. Well, yeah, I told Melanie. I was like, Melanie, we have to go. You, me, and Lily. And she's like, yeah, we're waiting for the craziness to go down. So.
Oh, yeah. I have friends that work in the Orlando parks, and anytime like a new one opens, it's ridiculous. Right. And they're just like, and they always say, just wait, like it'll calm down once things get back to normal. That way you're not waiting in line for like 3 hours for like a ride.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because this one lady said she got there like 7:30 in the morning and the wait for the go-kart ride was still 3 hours long.
Yeah.
I was like, geez, how much earlier do you need to get in? Oh, Kathy said, oh my God, I'm so in. So that's another thing upcoming. We have a box coming up, me and Kathy. It's a surprise. You're going to know what it is that early though, Kim, because you're a striker. But you guys each get a box and you guys are going to be so stoked. This is going to be so awesome. I can't wait to share with you guys. This is going to be so awesome. And then Teresa says, girl, it's easy to just visit because living in a city where the threat of a hurricane hitting every year is a pain. I bet. Yeah, I can't imagine that. Did you guys hear we had a tornado in LA?
Oh, really?
Yes. We had a tornado last week. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
We get tornadoes here all the time.
No, but
it's not as bad as the South, but yeah.
Sounds like a freak of nature. I'm like, what is going on with the world?
Well, the conditions have to be just right for those too.
Right?
I can't see. Okay. My hair in my face.
Is your hair in your way?
Yeah. I'm almost done.
Oh, no, you're fine, girl. I gotta look for my hook things. They're somewhere here. I'll list them on my website too for really cheap. I wanted a bunch and I didn't realize I ordered that many of them. And then I didn't realize, like you said, they're so tiny.
They're tiny, tiny.
They're so tiny. And I was like, oh no.
Oh, they're great though.
No, they're really good. It's just, I do not
really
recommend
small.
using them for big bags. California is getting all the weather this year. I know. We're like, so it's funny. We were in a drought. Now we're drowning.
Right?
And now we're getting tornadoes. It's never a boring moment in Cali, that's for sure.
I mean, and then the earthquakes and everything else that you guys get. I'm like, geez.
Oh, yes. The earthquakes are hilarious.
Yeah. Did you say they're hilarious?
One time I guess I'm used to it. I used to live in Alaska, so we got them all the time in Alaska. So for me, I'm used to them. But like, it was funny because a couple weeks ago we had one that hit Morgan Hill, and one of my neighbors, I heard her slam her door wide open, and she goes, "Earthquake!" I was so sorry, but I couldn't help but laugh at her. I was like, "Well, this crazy girl." Okay. And then she stops because it stopped, and she's like, "Oh, it's not that bad."
That's funny.
And then she writes an email to the group, and she's like, "I just went out of my house screaming." I'm like, "Yeah." She was like, "I hope no one saw me." I'm like, "No, I saw you."
That's funny.
It's like, "I saw you. Don't worry, I won't tell anybody." I'm telling right now, all you people.
Okie dokie.
Yay! Let's see yours. That is so cute.
I haven't like tied my threads, but
oh, that is so cute.
This is what it looks like. And this is my back. So I like to use purse chain on these because it makes them look fancy.
I ordered them too from Amazon, like you told me to.
Amazon's so cheap. Yeah, because you can get like a 6-pack or something really cheap.
Yes, and they're really good quality because sometimes like Amazon's like a hit or miss. Like you don't know what's gonna be heavy.
No, these are great.
Those are really heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thanks, Dee. See, now you gotta get this vinyl from me. and the grease one too. That is super cute, Kim. Oh, I love that.
So what I'll do is I'll pull these threads through the middle of like where the vinyl meets. Mm-hmm. I'll tie it off inside of that seam and then just push it through with a needle.
That is so smart. That way you won't see the double like stitching to close it. That's smart.
Yeah. So I also, just so everyone knows, you can probably see it on the back side a little bit better, but I did back stitch a little bit where the pocket meets on both sides and also where the edge of the tab is. Each of the edges I back stitched.
Okay.
Just to reinforce it. But otherwise, like this is nice and stiff. Like this is, it's great. So yay! We did it.
That's so cute.
Fun.
Hold on, let me grab something. Let me link it. All right. So just go to my website and you'll find it. She said, Lulu said, link-a-bish. Just go to SoGirlyFun.com and then click on vinyl. They're all there. But I think honestly, guys, the grease vinyl, I only have 2 rolls left, and that's it. I might have sold them actually. And so again, I didn't give any to myself, so I don't have any. I have scraps I'm using. But I did order more, so more is coming in. It's coming in with the cherry blossoms. So, and then the Tokyo treats will also be on clear. So I'm excited for that. I want to see you. Do you have any more cherry blossoms clear left, Kim?
Yes.
You should make the mad pack with that.
So I was either going to do that or I was going to make a heart bag or
that would be so cute.
My upcoming dewdrop bag, I was thinking. Suzie.
Yes. That would be good. Oh, I like the dewdrop bag.
So I still have. Cute. I was trying to keep enough to make a heartbreaker out of it.
That's
going to be really just cute. Enough to do it if I want to do that, or I really want to make a dewdrop out of it. I think that would look really, really cute.
I think so too.
But this is great.
So pretty.
And it is like I mean, I think I was trying to show you guys in pictures. I'm like, I can like squish this, you know, and it
Comes
goes
right
like right back.
Yep.
No wrinkles. So
yeah, which I love. And it's so domestic friendly too, guys. So you don't have to worry about it.
Very.
Your machine screaming at you.
No, there's some even PVC vinyl that is a little stiffer than TPU. And I have sometimes tension issues with that.
Oh,
I don't with it.
See, that's what, yeah, and it's funny because Kasaya warned me. She's like, "Oh, girl, ladies, make sure you tighten up your tensions." And I did a test piece, and I'm like, I didn't have to tension it. And she goes, "Oh, that's interesting." And I go, "Yeah, my TPU is actually pretty awesome." Although I mean, she's right. Most other TPUs, or even like the PVCs, you have to tighten the tension on them.
Yeah, I didn't touch the tension with this TPU at all.
Thanks, Rebecca. She said they're both so cute.
Thank you.
And don't forget, this is Kim's pattern. This is the one scoop.
Just
get it off her website right now. It's super, super cute.
It's fun. So I hope everyone had fun. I know we're a little crazy. Thanks for dealing with the crazy.
Yes, thank you.
But we had a lot of fun. I'm glad we got to do this, Suzie. So thanks for doing it with me.
We'll have to do more in the future. We'll definitely have to do more.
Yeah,
definitely
we'll have to do some. Well, maybe next time you have fabric releasing. We'll do something with it.
Yes, that's coming up soon, guys. It's a surprise. Of course, Kim's gonna do it before you guys. Sorry, and Rebecca. They're my strikers, so
but I mean, we'll keep it a secret. But we can try and figure out, like, if we're going to do any type of sneak peeks or something. Maybe there's something we can do, Suzie.
Oh, I think so. I think that'd be a good idea. Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
Cool.
All right, guys. Have a good Sunday.
Yes, have a great time. For the rest of your weekend, I will drop a link on my channel to the pattern so that you all can get to it if you want to. And I'll also put a link to Suzie's site.
Yes, and mine has both our links and the material we used for today. Yay!
Yes. Thanks, everyone.
Bye, guys. Bye. Have a good one.